Happy days! Welcome back to what is, I don't know, how do we put this kindly? A series of unfortunate events. No, nothing happened to the game or anything like that. I just happened to explore, well, start exploring Foundation. And now all of a sudden this one doesn't seem that interesting anymore. I just feel there's a lack of depth within Manor Lords. And I know, look, hey, what a terrible introduction for for the episode. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Yes, welcome to another river map episode where we are going to be expanding into going for ale. Because why not? We want a bunch of drunks, don't we? Okay, so I'm gonna level with you. Like I said a few seconds ago, I have just started tickling Foundation. And I do want to get a serious start on Foundation because it's so similar, yet so different. Two Manor Lords. And as such, it's kind of tickled my fancy. That alongside something that we all know as City Skylines 2. I still feel City Skylines 2 has been a bit hit and miss. I prefer 1 over 2 simply because there's more tools for it. That and the fact that it's just nicer. Is that controversial? Is that a controversial take? I don't know. It feels like that in some people's eyes is very controversial. Like, what? You like the original more than the sequel? Well, I guess it's not as controversial. Thing is, I can't remember what we did here last, and I'm not too interested either. Like I said, I'll be honest with you. This game is very unfinished. It's very raw. It's very everything, and there's a loyal following. Hell, there's a lot of people that actually watch this in my playlist more than the StarCraft stuff that I do. The StarCraft things are still more popular, but this is something that does have its own very dedicated following. And then there's the crazy people who just watch everything because they, I think, like me droning on about stuff. I don't know why. If that's one of you, hi, my crazy following that likes me droning on about stuff. Now, all that crap being said, um, I do think there is potential in this to be better than it is right now. It obviously has potential to be better. It just needs that kick up the arse to get it better. So, okay, rant out of the way. What are we doing today? We are going to be, hopefully, building out our farming in this sector because I want to get ale flowing. Now, to that end, I am going to essentially skip forward a bit. Or shall we do a time lapse? Maybe we do a time lapse. I am going to go away for a second and we do a time lapse of how these people are building these houses. Or maybe I'll just come back and the houses are built, depending on how crappy the time lapse looks. It's all about presentation, okay? It's all about presentation. While we're here, if you've been watching this series, if you're new here, do give me a like and a share and a subscribe. The subscribes are very important, as are comments. Tell me what I'm doing good, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you think of my Rubius haircut that I'm growing out. Anything to get the, what do you call it, the algorithm to move on a little bit. That would be so kind. Absolutely so kind. I just want to get a bit more forward and get a few more people watching this. Go have a look at the other videos too if you don't mind. That would be brilliant as well. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna get my face off. Oh, crap. I want to capture those as well. Get my ugly mug off the screen. There we go. Get that. And we're back! I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and I hope you've seen what has happened. I made sure that we actually got the people to move in as well. Not just the boring old, oh, we're gonna build this and build that and get it over with. And yes, before anybody comments, please do comment. But just before you do, um, I know it's taken a while to get this done. We only have one single ox, and it's got to do all the work.
Leather, leather.
If the ox could die of overwork, it would. It absolutely would. And we're finally upgrading to tier 2 housing, which means we're going to get money in. Which means we're going to be able to afford things like more food and things. We're going to be able to do trade. Things we've never been able to do before. That is amazing. I am so excited for the future of this. People have built their houses, they've built everything, and now what we're going to build is the farm. Or the farmhouse. Apologies, I've gotten a cough again. I'm a bit sick. Yeah, chronic illness, chronic feeling shite. It's so much fun. Oh, and what is more is Formula 1 is back this weekend, baby. It is back, and I am so excited. It is unreal. Is it going to be Ferrari with Leclerc? Is it going to be Max Verstappen? Is Liam going to show up, Max Verstappen? Who knows? Is it going to be Norris? Mrs. Norris? Where's Mr. Filch? Is it going to be Piastri? The Aussie on top of the Aussie podium? Or are there going to be 3 Aussies? According to some people on social media. Yes, there was a fight about people saying, Liam Lawson is an Aussie. He's not. But, you know, the Australians do want to get a bit of a response out of the, what's the guys? The Kiwis? I forgot what they were called. Oh, we know who it's not going to be. It's not going to be Moaning Myrtle. I mean, George Russell. I would be very surprised if George is anywhere. I would put my money more on Kimi. Although Andrea Kimi Antonelli is... oh my god, he's a bit... you know who he reminds me of? And I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Mazepin. He is absolutely... what's the phrase? Full send. Constantly. That guy is like, I'm going to turn this car into a torpedo. Good luck, Toto. And then he's in the wall. So, who knows? Maybe he does a bit of cannonballing into the first corner of the first weekend and just wipes out the entire field. I miss those kinds of crashes in F1. And before you say it, yeah, I know, it's like, oh my god, how can you say you miss crashes? It was funny. And people very rarely actually got hurt. It was more carbon fiber getting hurt. So why wouldn't I miss it? It was brilliant. It actually contributed to this spectacle. Nowadays it's so sterile. I was watching a race with actual refueling. Oh, do you know how interesting it was to watch fueling happen? I never thought about stopping at a Formula 1. I never thought about stopping at a filling station and filling up would be interesting. But it is. It is so interesting. Because I get to imagine like, oh my god, it's like I'm Formula 1. Or I'm the good old Formula 1. Anyway, we're not watching Formula 1. We're not even talking about Formula 1 here. We are building a settlement and we are finally going to be mining barley. Yeah, we're going to be mining barley. How we mine barley, I have no idea, but we are gonna be. This is gonna be the first settlement in history where we actually mine a crop. We're gonna dig up the earth and get the barley pearls right out of the ground. That's what we're gonna be doing. So these are all gonna be barley. How many? I've got 3. I need another one. I need at least 4. Ooh, God, I'm gonna need 40 people. No. My math just, oh my God, I just did YouTuber math. 4 times 8 is 40. Honest to God, I just did YouTuber math. And if you don't know what YouTuber math is, how long have you been watching YouTube videos? Legit, that's the one thing that is a constant on YouTube is YouTuber math. People who just, for the love of God, don't know how to do math. Lelujo. I've seen Jack work the space do it. Yeah. Those are 2 very, very famous YouTuber mathematicians. And there's so many more. Especially if you watch FM. I've gotten bitten by the FM buggy. I was hoping for FM25 to come out, and it didn't. And it was so sad. There's no FM25. Yeah. It's life, people. Get over it. I would have liked it to come out. I tried to do FM. Oh, it is very difficult because there is so much. I don't even know why I'm clicking crop rotation. Whatever. There really is so much editing involved. I'm actually busy editing a video at the moment. Trying to get as much things done in the little bit of time when I have energy. Yeah. I cooked yesterday and I felt like a king truck ran me over. Quite literally. I don't know how to deal with illness. It sucks. People with a chronic illness. Drop me a line. How the do you actually deal with that? Because I don't know how to deal with it, man. It is ridiculous. It is probably the worst thing in the world. Oh man. And I'm waiting for Zen 6 to come out so I can upgrade my CPU. My CPU is working itself half to death. It's a 7000 series AMD 7900X. I was gonna go to the 9900 series, but it's like marginal gains. And when I'm saying marginal, it's like I have to pay 3 times the price, and I get like a half of that. No, not even a half. I get so little benefit. The 9950X just doesn't give the benefit that I want. And before you say about going X3D, no, I'm not going X3D because X3D does not work with productivity programs. I will die on that hill. It doesn't work with productivity programs. End of it. Tried it. It sucks for productivity. It's a brilliant gaming CPU. If gaming is the only thing you do, go for it. Oh my God, I need to actually normalize the speed. Yeah, make you dizzy, make you dizzy. There we go. This is going up again. Oh my God, we've got a lot of food. So food's not the problem. What is okay? This is actually a bit of a problem. What is the problem is just everything else, really. Where is my stable thing? That's a granary. That's a logging camp. Where the hell did I don't know. That's a wood. That's a well. I don't. I don't know where. Do we start? No. Okay. I'm going to confess. I don't know where. Oh, here it is. That took way longer than it was supposed to take. That is so silly. Oh my goodness. Whew. And when you have kids, you sometimes get interrupted because they don't want to get in the trolley. Anyway, like I was saying, I just had to find my thing. This thing. Stable space, that's gonna be this one. Ooh, great, get that. I can finally afford a second ox. It is so tragic, actually, when you think about it. I just bought the second ox, and I'm excited about that. Oh my word. But I am happy to say that for the first time in this whole save, we are actually going to be getting in barley. Well, I say that. I think what I'm going to do is jump forward just a little bit more. And then in the next episode, I'm going to show you the barley. Because this is taking a long time. And it's boring as hell to watch it happen. And I think on Friday, I'm going to have a bit of a look at a comparison. Or not a comparison. No. That would be unfair. Just look at this beautiful city that I haven't touched in so long. Fuel is still low. I don't know how the hell fuel is still that low because, yeah, we are literally, we're out of, oh no, okay, whoa. You guys are overproducing iron. We don't need 7,500. Oh, it's worse, it's 7.8 thousand, iron ore. Near 4.5k iron slabs. Jeez. How many tools do we have? 12,500 tools. Yeah, we have enough. It's enough. Stop. Over here, all of these are working, but they're, oh, maybe if I put that closer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a couple of used blokes over here, and that's just going to make it easier for them to drop off that. On this side, same issue. Oh my god, 12 months in a year. This is 4,800. No, not 4,800. 480. What the heck is wrong with me? 480. That is 40 years. 40 years of food. I'm not gonna be playing this save 40 years into the future. There's just no chance. We're 30 years now. Well, I might actually. But I could stop all of the food production in this place. And they'd be producing salt for me for 40 years. Without feeding them. Oh my god. How the hell? This one, 110 years. This one, almost 30 years. Okay, I think personally the food situation is broken. Completely and utterly broken. I think I overdid the food. I am going to be very open and honest about that. I broke the food. I'm just going to turn all of these into, I don't know, like making armor or something and selling that. Even then it's stupid. Oh man. Okay. Whoa. That is going to be an interesting one. I think I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to leave this here for today. I am going to wait until all of these are done building and we start to produce from these. So this is going to be, these 8 fields are going to be 1 season. Next season, 3rd season. We're going to keep them relatively close, but 2 fields per one of these should be fine, and we will be rolling in the barley. If you want to see me make ale, join me for the next one on Thursday. Have a very good day to you, and I will see you in the next one. Do the like, share, comment, subscribe thing. Ta-ta.